Welcome, one and all, for your intro flight. Sorry you all couldn't actually fly with me, but this is how we taxi the aircraft using only rudders. Okay, we only use rudders to taxi. When you come to taking off, the first thing we need to do is line up with the center of the runway. Okay, line up with the center of the runway and then add full power. Adding the full power, look at the RPM meter. You have 2500 plus RPM, your temperatures and pressures are in the green, your suction is between 4.5 and 5.5, and you see your airspeed is climbing or increasing. Once your airspeed reaches 55 knots, or if it's heavy 60 knots, you rotate the aircraft, in the sense, lift the nose wheel off the ground. Lifting the nose wheel off the ground creates sufficient lift for the entire aircraft to get in the air because of its aerodynamic property. Okay. Once we climb out, we enter the straight and level. Climbing, we use the elevators to climb. Okay. And then we go to turning. Turning, as said before already, we use the ailerons. We use the ailerons to turn. So once you're in a turn, you see the turn coordinator will be all the way to the left, and you see your artificial horizon will also be turning to the left, showing you the rate of turn. Okay, so you use your ailerons to turn. When you turn to the left aileron goes up and the right aileron goes down. Okay, so that is how you turn to the left. Maintain it, keep the ball in the middle, and you have a steady turn to the left. And we're going to do the same thing towards the right. When you turn to the right, you'll see that the turn coordinator, the wing, is to the right, the artificial horizon is also to the right, and that is how you maintain and hold a turn to the right, again using the ailerons. Okay, you'll use the ailerons, and for your secondary effect, you'll use your rudder to keep the ball in the middle. Okay, for our final part, to use the elevators and rudders again, to descend, you will use your elevator to descend. Okay, that is pushing your control column down, and you will reduce your power as well. This is what we call a visual approach. So you have to see the runway visually and judge with the runway and the speed of your aircraft. Usually they give the speed of the aircraft for landing, which is 70 knots, and you will have to maintain that 70 knots and play with the power all the way till you come and land. Using the elevator again now to hold that back pressure, just use the elevator to maintain your height and land. So that is how we do it during the day. I just added this one for night. For night we do precision approach, which you see the four lights on your left. So you have to follow those lights all the way till you come in and you land. And once you see the runway, you judge yourself. So just wanted to add this at night, how the runway looks and how you judge it with your precision approach, and how it differentiates from landing during the day. I hope you all saw how we use the effective controls of climbing, descending and turning